Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3 nights away from Extreme Rules. Welcome to NSW Smackdown. My name is Dave Easton alongside Mazz Freeway. Mazz, good evening.
Good evening, Dave.
And we're here already start off with Paul Heyman in the ring. 3 nights away, Mazz, already from our next pay-per-view, Extreme Rules. The matches are shaping up amazing, and tonight Heyman has said that MVP and Carlos will be picking each other's opponents. Wow, and only 3 nights away from their last man standing match for the NSW title this Sunday.
Yeah, it should make for a very interesting night to see who Carlos and MVP pick for their opponents.
And he's also saying the next match, Pretty Boy Tom's team has to win, or he has something in store for him next week. Let's find out if they can do that, because here come their opponents, making their way to the ring. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. Collectively, they're known as The Shield.
Yep, very tough tag team here on NSW Smackdown. The Shield have been quite a cohesive unit since coming here to NSW, and this should be a tough match for Pretty Boy Tom's team.
Yep, of course, Edge and Christian returning last week. Heyman making this 6-man tag team action. Remember, The Shield are on a bit of roll of themselves. Of course, remember, we've seen Seth Rollins defeat AJ Styles on main event. Now it is back to SmackDown. I'm sure if they can pull off the win here, Mazz, The Shield will definitely be in the good books of one Paul Heyman.
Yep, I'm sure that's what Paul Heyman's hoping, that they can knock off Pretty Boy Tom here tonight and hopefully send him packing.
Yeah, of course, we've seen the tag team last week where really Edge did all the work, and now here comes the rated R superstar, Edge.
Yep, what a big return it was, Edge coming back, and after being suspended, it's great to see him back here in action.
And of course, Edge and Tom went actually against Brock Lesnar and Omega last week. I say it was all Edge. Tom didn't do anything; he just stood on the apron, got the win, and then obviously from there we now go to this match where it's 6-man tag team action. Paul Heyman's already said that Tom's team has to win, or he's got a little surprise for him next week.
It could be very interesting to see what Paul Heyman will come up with. Hopefully, Tom's team here with him and Edge can pull out the victory.
Well, Edge, former champion, remember, in NSW, coming across in the draft. Talking about the draft, Mazz, the draft Monday night on Raw. And here is another man that came across from the draft from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It is Christian.
It'll be very interesting to see how Christian kind of falls into line here with Tom and Edge after their tagging last week. See if Christian can get on the same page with them and help them get the victory. That's
true. Edge, a 2-time US champion here in NSW. Many people have said could hit that next level, but has just not seemed to hit the heights here on SmackDown. But maybe, as I say, get a win here, and maybe, despite not being Paul Heyman's best books, you could see him at least going challenging for the European title down the road.
Yep, every win gets you that one step closer to possibly winning a title here in NSW.
And Christian, of course, teaming up with Edge and Pretty Boy Tom here now. Edge, of course, with his peeps here in the NSW Smackdown arena as always. And of course, Mazz, a very exciting superstar to watch.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see him and Edge back together in the tag team here. See if they can kind of get back on the same page and hopefully knock off the Shield.
And ladies and gentlemen, their tag team partner, he comes from Wales. He is Pretty Boy Tom Fell.
We'll have to see. Will Tom actually get in the ring this week and show us what he's got in the ring, or will he ride the apron like last week?
Well, what do you make of this guy? What do you actually make of Tom since he's coming in? Of course, we've seen him get his butt kicked really off Brock Lesnar, and then last week he did nothing. What do you make of him?
No, I think the fact that he's found a good partner in Edge may help him out here, but I think he needs to really step up and show the universe what he can do.
Well, we're going to find out as he is ready to join the match. And this is 6 on Shield versus Edge, Christian and Tom Bell. It is coming up next.
Be a great way to start off SmackDown here tonight.
Yep, who are you going for in this one, Mazz?
I think I'm going to go with the team of the Shield. I think they're more cohesive. They've been a team for a long while. I think they know where each other's going to be, unlike Tom's team.
Well, we will find out. Of course, many people, I'm sure Paul Heyman would love to get Tom into the match as Seth working over Edge. A nice neckbreaker, center of the ring. Remember, guys, so much more to come tonight. MVP in action, Carlos in action, 3 nights away from Extreme Rules. We're also going to have Titus O'Neil versus Bruce on a one-on-one contest as well. So much more to come. And also, the hardcore #1 contenders, Adrian Kincaid and Hunter, will be going one-on-one as well a little bit later on. A packed show for you here tonight, just 3 nights from our next pay-per-view.
Yeah, it should be very interesting to see that match between Hunter and Adrian Kincaid, to see if they kind of show a little bit of a hardcore style in that matchup to lead into the pay-per-view.
Yeah, look at this cover by Christian, gets a 2 count on Seth Rollins. And if you notice that Tom just not going anywhere near the tag, jumping off the apron, maybe he's a little bit scared to get in.
Yeah, I think Tom's been trying to hide and let Edge and Christian take control of this matchup, but I think eventually he's going to have to get in there.
Definitely going to have to see if he's got anything kind of on the wrestling ability. Nice back suplex by Christian, taking off Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns still getting up here. You can see here Christian trying to just use the ground, really the striking ability, as he has Roman Reigns up, and nice flapjack taking him down. And into the cover, here we go. Could this be enough? All 6 men in. No, just a 2 count. Now Tom might get involved. No, he sort of just gets out of there again.
Yeah, didn't get in there and didn't do anything. Just kind of walked around and stayed out of the way.
Very interesting tactics. Nice short clothesline. Look at this by Dean Ambrose. There's 2. Hat-trick coming up. Yes, it is. Christian taking off his feet.
Yeah, he's in some real bad trouble over there. He needs to get out of that corner and get over and get a tag.
Yeah, especially when there's 3 members of the Shield there. Look at this. Ambrose with a quick roll-up. Referee not even in position. There's 1, 2, and well, Edge and Tom managing to break it up.
Yeah, Tom taking off again, just leaving Edge and Christian over there.
Oh, face first. That could be it. Ambrose into the cover, hook of the leg. 1, 2, and Tom breaking it up. He actually getting involved for once.
Yeah, I think that's the first move we've seen from Tom. He's very good at a leg drop so far.
And another flap. Now Christian, get a tag. You need to get a tag out of here. And look at this, Ambrose. Oh, good night.
It's got to be a Christian.
And I think you can say good night to Christian. Cover 2. And yeah, there it is. It's 3. A big win for the Shield. And well, Tom again just doesn't get into the match.
He came in and tried to make a save there at the end, but wasn't able to get there in time. And Christian fell due to the Shield doing the triple team in the corner there on him.
Well, we will find out what Paul Heyman has in store for Pretty Boy Tom. It's a big win for the Shield. Your winners in our opening contest on SmackDown this evening.
It'll be very interesting to see what Paul Heyman has in store for Tom Feld next Thursday night.
Well, we'll soon find out. Oh, here he comes. Oh, that is not fair. A 3-on-1 match.
Well, looks like Paul Heyman might want to make him run the gauntlet.
I think he needs to get drafted. That's what he needs to do. He needs to. Well, we are now going to move on to our next contest, ladies and gentlemen. It is singles action. Making his way to the ring, he's one half of the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championship. He is Titus O'Neil.
It'll be interesting to see how Titus can do here in singles competition, going up against the tag team champ. or one half of the tag team champs.
Yeah, and remember last week Darren Young beat Chaz. So it's
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting to see if Titus can follow in those footsteps and take down Bruce here tonight.
Well, Titus O'Neil seems up for it. Remember, the tag team championships will be decided on Sunday night. Primetime players versus Chaz and Bruce. We will find out who is the best tag team out of the two in the rematch. But making his way to the ring, here's one half of the World Tag Team Champions, along with his manager, Francis. He is Bruce.
And here he comes, styling and profiling down to the ringside, getting ready for his matchup here tonight. Hopefully, champs can get a big win here to keep that momentum or get that momentum back on their side to go into the pay-per-view.
And of course, Francis out here. They said we were talking about it last week, Mazz. Francis out here instead of Chaz being out here. Didn't work last week. Hopefully, it would work for the tag champs this week.
Yeah, maybe Francis will have to get more involved than he did last week, and hopefully help Bruce get the win here.
Well, Bruce ready for action. It's your next match. It's coming right up on NSW Smackdown. Here we go. Mazz, who are you going for in this one?
I always stick with champions, so I'm going to stay with Bruce in this one.
Well, Bruce
See if
looking...
he can get it done.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and get it done early on, using the legs of Big Titus O'Neil, trying to keep him grounded, but not going to work for long. Of course, the primetime players on such a roll at the moment after last week. If they win again on Sunday, we have, well, they're into their second title reign as champs here, just a month after losing them to Chaz and Bruce at the last pay-per-view.
Yeah, these two teams are very familiar with each other, so it's going to make for a great matchup come time for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, and this is straight out of what I've been told. Is anyone, even a tag team champion, can do a Russian leg sweep? From what I've been told, Mazz, we're not going to find out the stipulation of the match until the match is just about to start. How about that for keeping everyone on tender hooks, they would say?
Yeah, it's definitely going to keep the champions kind of off kilter because they're not going to know what they're walking into, so could actually help out the primetime players in getting a victory.
Well, Titus O'Neil continuing to work on Bruce here, and you can see Francis on the outside as Titus O'Neil goes to the cover, just gets a one this time. And you've got to see these two will be definitely trying to soften each other up as we go towards Extreme Rules. And of course, as we're building up to Extreme Rules, the excitement around the NSW universe, building up towards this pay-per-view, so many very unique matches and many matches happening for the first time here in NSW.
Yeah, we got a tables match, a first blood match, last man standing. It's going to be a great pay-per-view. I can't wait to see all the NSW superstars take it to the extreme.
And look at this, Francis up on the top here. And of course, you can join us for Extreme Rules. It is coming your way live on our Twitch TV channel. Sunday Night Heat starts at 9:30 in the UK. And remember, Extreme Rules itself will begin at 10 PM in the UK. Check your local times for wherever you are around the world, and make sure you do not miss Extreme Rules from NSW on Sunday night. As a nice big backbreaker from Titus, and looking to win this one. Francis up again. Francis saving Bruce about 3 times already in this match.
Yeah, he's definitely pulling his weight out there, trying to help out Bruce get this victory.
Oh, well, Titus, come on. Saying, well, that's good. We've got Bruce out here, so maybe he can just fix it before he leaves, which is always a good thing. As a nice
release.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
right on the concrete there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll let you finish that off. As Bruce showing the strength again. What a suplex! Remember, this is no. Sorry, I'll say that again. No count, no falls count anywhere match. So they've got a 10 count to get back inside the ring. As Bruce back inside now, trying to take advantage. But thought for a minute there our table was going to be a little bit destroyed, but luckily that's all right here. Bruce, though, nice shot to Titus O'Neil. Oh, that looked a bit low, but look at this. Bruce! No, reversal! Titus O'Neil looked, could have been off there, and there it is! Bam! Down goes Bruce. Titus O'Neil should have this one. He likes to call it the Clash of Titus. Clash of the Titus. 1, 2, 3. And Titus O'Neil picks up the win on SmackDown.
And the primetime players have all the momentum going into the pay-per-view. I mean, with Chaz losing last week and Bruce losing this week, it seems like the primetime players are locked to win the titles at Extreme Rules. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, Chaz and Bruce have got a lot to go up against now. The primetime players seem determined to win the tag team titles back. 2 singles victory in a row. Can they get it done on Sunday night? You will have to find out. But tonight, your winner is Titus O'Neil.
Big win for the primetime players.
Ah, hold on. Looks like I think MVP's sort of picked Carlos as opponent here tonight.
Yeah, it's a tough opponent there for Carlos to have to go up against the Miz. It'd be a test for him.
And the Miz has been on a sort of a revival recently, Mazz. Not an easy character. Remember, he has been world champion here before.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see if Carlos can take down a superstar of the caliber of Miz here.
We'll find out very shortly indeed. As making his way to the ring, we have tag team action coming up. Making his way to the ring, he's from Coventry, England. He is Bad News Morgan.
And we'll have to see, can this be Bad News Morgan's breakout match? Will he be able to pick up a good victory here tonight?
Well, he's
help catapult him into a possible... What's that?
I was going to say he's teamed up with Bo Dallas against Kurt Angle and Ryback. What a tag match this is going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how these 2 teams get together and see if they can all get on the right page to get a victory here.
Well, Bad News Morgan is in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner comes from Brooksville, Florida. He is Bo Dallas.
Now, see if Bo Dallas can get a good win here tonight after coming up from NXT. It's been a rough couple of months or a couple of weeks for him here in NSW SmackDown.
And you've got to say, Mazz, you've got to remember this: Bo Dallas, 2-time former NXT Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, hopefully him and Bad News Morgan here can get on the same page and become a good tag team here for SmackDown and possibly go on to challenge either the primetime players or Bruce and Chaz, whoever walks out with the titles.
Yeah, of course, new tag team #1 contenders will have to be decided. We will find out in coming weeks who are going to take on the champs, whoever that may be, come Sunday night. Dallas in the ring, ready to go for this tag team match. Making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he comes from Las Vegas. He is Ryback.
Well, let's see how Ryback can do in this matchup here tonight. Teaming with Kurt Angle for the first time. It'd be pretty interesting to see if they can find a way to get a victory here.
That's true. And also, remember, Ryback, 2-time former hardcore champion. Of course, would love to get back in one of these title pictures, and what a win would do here tonight to really get back in. As I say, we see this every match, really, Mazz, but to get into the mind of Paul Heyman, you've got to pick up the wins.
Yeah, that's what they look for, is people that are winning to push into that position to get a possible #1 contender spot to go to face a possible champion.
Yeah, well, Ryback in the ring. We're waiting for one more person, and that's his tag team partner. He comes from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, our Olympic gold medal hero, Kurt Angle.
And we'll have to see how Kurt Angle can do in this one. It's been a kind of uphill climb for him since losing the title back at the beginning of the season.
Yep, European champion. Really, many people expect him to do a lot more in NSW. and he's really been in and out of really SmackDown. We haven't seen much of him in recent weeks. Came back last week, now teaming with Ryback for the first time. Very odd pairing, you would say, both teams here, Mazz.
Yeah, I think Bo Dallas and Morgan might have the better chance of getting together and becoming a good cohesive team. I think there's a little bit, maybe of a bit of an ego struggle between Kurt and Ryback here that might kind of lend to be a problem for that team.
Well, let's find out. Angle, Ryback, ready for action. Here we go. And here you go from this one, Mazz. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Morgan, bad news. Morgan with a big spear to start things off.
I think like I said, I think I'm gonna go with Bad News Morgan and Bo Dallas. I think they have a way of possibly getting on the same page here tonight and getting the victory.
Well, look at this. Oh, but Morgan too close. Don't ever count out Kurt Angle. He is a veteran of this sport. He knows every little trick in the book. Ryback, big chop right across the chest. And you've got to see one of these two teams. You could be right, Mazz. One of these two teams could be looking to face in the champs after Sunday night. Oh, and again, all the superstars have got to remember have got that one eye on Monday night, which of course is the draft.
Yeah, it's possible one of these teams could get the victory and come Monday be traded.
Yeah, we're still waiting for some rules to come out of the draft. We have been told, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely one rule that has been confirmed. Tag teams are now in this draft only going to be drafted together. There you go. We could see primetime players. We could see Chazza Bruce. We could see anyone moving from SmackDown to Raw.
Yeah, it could shake up the tag team division on both Raw and SmackDown and create an influx of new talent for the champions to take on.
Yeah, of course, everyone in the draft is eligible to be drafted. You've got, of course, the only thing is commentators can't be because I do all the shows anyway, and Mazz also does Raw and SmackDown. But, of course, we've got all superstars. NXT superstars are included as well. Will we see, of course, recent times, Mazz, we have seen NXT superstars get drafted.
Yeah, just the last recent one, there was a lot of NXT stars that got drafted up that are starting to flourish here on NSW's Raw and SmackDown shows.
And look at this big clothesline by Ryback. And that's the 3 on Bo Dallas. What a big win for Ryback. And Kurt Angle, the meat hook clothesline. And that's the 3.
Yeah, they went out there and proved me wrong. I think the technical skill and the power of Ryback actually worked out for the two of them.
What a huge result for them. Kurt Angle and Ryback, your winners in this one. And of course, we will find out if they will challenge for the gold or if one of these two men could be on Raw come Monday night.
It's very possible. I mean, who knows? Kurt Angle could get drafted over.
That's true. And NSW comes your way, guys, as always, 4 times a week. Raw on a Monday, main event on a Wednesday, SmackDown right here on a Thursday night, and NXT on a Saturday. Remember, shows start 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. And as always, Non-Stop Wrestling UK is our YouTube. Twitter is NSW_360. And if you have Facebook, it's NSW365. Please do try and catch up with our social media to keep up to date with everything NSW. Making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, for the next singles contest. He comes from... I've lost it, so I can't tell you. It's The Miz.
Yeah, he's from Ohio somewhere.
Yeah, Cleveland, Ohio. There you go. Thanks for that. Blame the...
Yeah, it happens every now and then, but we'll have to see how he can do here against Carlos, and maybe he can best Carlos and help out MVP in his cause to hold on to his championship.
That's true. And of course, we're not like other shows. One take is enough for us. And Miz is in the ring.
And let's see how he can do here tonight.
I see you chuckling. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is the #1 contender for the NSW title. He comes from Indianapolis, Indiana. He is Carlos.
Let's see how Carlos can do here in this matchup against a former tag champ.
No, former
No.
world champ.
World champ.
There you go. So it's one block each for that one, I guess. He's won the World Championship once and the European Championship once.
I knew he had a couple of titles around here. I just wasn't exactly sure on all of them. But we'll see if Carlos can pick up a win against a seasoned veteran in the Miz here.
And also, guys, if you want to know anything about the wrestlers, of course, of their past history, go to our Wikipedia page, nonstopwrestling.wiki.com. Of course, updated all the time, or it's starting to get updated all the time. And of course, guys, we're looking for people to help with NSW. If you would have anything you can help with NSW, please remember to drop us a message on our Facebook page, and we will get back to you possibly opportunities to work within NSW. And here we go then, a big opportunity here for Miz to put one over the #1 contender. Mazz, who are you going for in this one?
I'm going to have to go with Carlos in this one. I think he's been really picking up steam here, and I think he's going to be on a roll and going to keep riding into the pay-per-view with a big win here.
Even someone against the #1 contender can do a Russian leg sweep. So you were saying?
Yeah, but Miz is starting to really show a lot of life here.
Yeah, he has definitely improved over the last few weeks. Many people were writing him off, but he's coming back with, well, really the sort of dominance he has done in Season 1. And look at this, nice leg takeover. Miz in control early on in this one. This nice, it's not trying to take the legs down. Of course, to win on Sunday night, if you are Carlos or MVP, it is last man standing. You need to keep your opponent down for the 10 count.
Yeah, like I said, I think that's going to favor Carlos. He's been known to be kind of with a brawling style, so we'll have to see if MVP can bring in a little bit of hardcore style to hold on to his title.
And look at this, Carlos, oh wow, for a big man, taking Miz down. Now the go behind and the back suplex, lovely takedown. Carlos in control here. Can Carlos keep this going towards Sunday night? Another nice shot as he plays on Miz here. Continuing on. Whoa, hold on, MVP! #1, the person that Carlos is going to take on, that's his music. But where is he? Wait, hold on. Skull Crusher finale, yes! Oh, you've got to be joking.
MVP really pulled the wool over Carlos's eyes here on this one.
And just like that, The Miz has beaten the #1 contender.
Yeah, tough loss for Carlos, but big win for The Miz, taking out the #1 contender. That could definitely open up the eyes to possibly give him a #1 contender spot for the next contender for the championship.
Wow, Carlos is not going to be happy. MVP has pulled one over his eyes on this one. It's a win for The Miz. And talk about MVP, here he is.
Yeah, he's looking to kind of rub it in Carlos's face, it seems.
Yeah, of course. And with 3 nights away from the last man standing match at Extreme Rules, you've got to say it's one up for MVP here tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to see if MVP can pick up the victory and kind of outshine Carlos here tonight.
Well, MVP, of course, having to face someone later on of Carlos's choosing, and we're not going to find that out till a little bit later on. But like, listen to that, Mazz, saying he's going to send Carlos back to the bottom of the card, or even better, he might get drafted on Monday night.
Yeah, I think MVP's maybe writing a check that he's not going to be able to cash in on.
Well, we will find out. Thanks for that one. As MVP has definitely got one all over Carlos on that one. And coming up next, we have a match between 2 #1 contenders for the hardcore title. Making his way to the ring first, he is Hunter.
Yeah, we'll have to see how Hunter can do here in this matchup. Taking on Adrian Kincaid. Both of them are #1 contenders going into Extreme Rules for the hardcore title. And
of course, we will find out a fatal 4-way on Sunday night. Matt Rhodes must defend the title against Bobby Hall, Adrian Kincaid, and this man, Hunter. Elimination fatal 4-way. What a match that proves to be. What can Matt Rhodes keep the title longer than a month? We will find out on Sunday night. And as also, Maz, we are going to go through some of the matches a little bit later on as well in the show.
Yeah, we'll get to run over the card of Extreme Rules so everyone can get ready for the great matches that we're going to have come this Sunday. Yeah. And I can't wait for the hardcore match. It's going to be a barn burner of a match with all four of these guys going a little bit hardcore out there.
And of course, hardcore matches in NSW always seem to live up to the billing. With 4 of them kind of men in it, should be very interesting. As making his way to the ring, he is from Las Vegas, Nevada. He is Adrian Kincaid.
We'll have to see how Adrian Kincaid will do in his first run at the hardcore title. See if he's got a little bit of hardcore in him, or will he be able to adapt his style to incorporate some of the fun toys like the ladders or tables.
Well, we will have to find that out. Of course, guys, if you're new to NSW, welcome, of course. Welcome to the show. We are Smackdown here on a Thursday night. We've got a lot of shows coming your way over the next few nights. Of course, a packed weekend of NSW action right here on our Twitch TV channel with NXT on Saturday night. And, of course, the big one, Extreme Rules, live on Sunday night. So here we go. Extreme Rules match. Who are you going for in this one, Mazz?
I'm going to take Adrian Kincaid in this one.
Any reason why?
Nah, just feeling the vibe off Adrian tonight. I think he's going to want to pick up a victory here tonight.
Well, we will find out. Look at this. Oh, nice drop kick after jumping off the second rope. Kincaid trying to really put one over Hunter here. Nice shot by Hunter though, trying to use that style, like more like striking style, while you've got Kincaid who's more of a high flyer. Will that pay into effect come Sunday night? You really have to think, Mazz, if Kincaid is going to win on Sunday, he is going to have to learn to be more aggressive in that sort of striking department.
Yeah, possibly he may even want to go a little more high risk and throw caution to the wind and use the ladder to his advantage and take out a couple of people in the process.
Of course, we're building it up all night, of course, as this is the last SmackDown before Extreme Rules. But of course, still excited about Monday night as well, as anyone, even a #1 contender for the hardcore title, can do a Russian leg sweep. Of course, the draft is always an exciting time for everyone in NSW. Who will go where? We will find out on Monday night. Make sure you stay across all of our social media to build up to Extreme Rules and to next week's Raw, of course, as well. And follow the links for all our other great things like Instagram, Facebook. We've got them all. As here come the toys for the first time tonight. Kincaid pulling out the ladder. Maybe they're going for that high flying, Mazz.
Yeah. Maybe looking to go up to the top of that ladder and kind of put away Hunter here tonight.
Yeah, nice DDT though by Kincaid, trying to work over Hunter. Here's the cover. Remember, falls count anywhere. Lovely camera work there. I think he got a 2. I think.
Yeah, it's getting kind of difficult to see, even though we're right here.
Especially when we can't get a good count. Especially when they're right in front of us. Up, time to take out the trash.
Yeah, it looked like Adrian kind of turned his back a little too much and gave Hunter the advantage to come back here.
And the fans trying to get behind Kincaid, yeah, but Hunter, nice clothesline. And if Hunter manages to hit the RKO, that could be it all over. But Kincaid here trying to put him away. Oh my goodness me! Wow! Goodbye our table. Mazz, I think. Mazz, are you alright?
Yeah, wow, he really kicked over that table quick like that. I wasn't expecting it out of the side of the camera view.
Yeah, and Kincaid lands Hunter on the ladder. 2. No, just a 2 in right in front of us. I'm sorry, guys at home, again, if you didn't see that. As Hunter has Kincaid up right down across. Piece of wood right on top of that. Could that be enough to put him away? It is!
Yeah, he was able to connect with that brainbuster right here on the broken part of the table. Knocked him right out, looks like. Might have a little trouble here with Adrian Kincaid.
What a win for Hunter. He picks up the win here tonight. And well, Hunter looking strong going into Extreme Rules on Sunday.
Yeah, Hunter's definitely got the momentum here from SmackDown going into that hardcore title match. Hopefully he'll be able to pick up the win and bring the hardcore title back here to SmackDown.
Well, we will find out on Sunday night, but for tonight, Hunter gets one up on Kincaid and picks up the win. And wait there, Kincaid coming back inside here. Hunter not done. Kincaid tried to come back in there off camera. You didn't see it, guys, but look at this. Hunter definitely trying to put a message through here. My God, what is all that about? As we are ready to go for the next match. And making his way to the ring, making his debut on SmackDown. He is from London, England. He is DM West.
We'll have to see how DM West can do here now that he's moved up from the NXT roster onto the main roster and broken away from his band of NXT
colleagues,
Nexus teammates.
Yeah, it was sort of what can you say? We seen it with Bisping last week, though. Could we be seeing the alliance still coming here in SmackDown?
It's very possible. Bisping's been here managing Umago. It's possible maybe DM West will be his next client that he'll manage here on SmackDown.
Well, DM West ready for action in this one. It's his debut for the former NXT champion here tonight.
It'll be very interesting to see how he changes up his in-ring skills to adapt here to SmackDown.
Yeah, he was definitely going to have to do that. It is a different kettle of fish here, right on SmackDown, than it is to NXT. Can DM West make a big impression? But his opponent from Minnesota, he is Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel's been on quite a roll recently. He's picked up quite a few impressive wins, and I think this is going to be a tough one for DM West. It's going to really show his moxie here in NSW if he's got what it takes to possibly be a champion someday.
Well, Curtis Axel, of course, winning the NSW title last season. Not really hitting that heights again, you would say, in this season, Mazz.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this turns out for him here tonight.
Well, Curtis Axel ready to go against the newcomer DM West. The vote is in. Hello NSW app, by the way. We haven't forgot about you. We've been watching this all night long. Thank you very much for sticking by us here tonight for SmackDown. This one should be an interesting singles contest as it's Axel versus West. Who are we going for in this one, Mazz?
I'm gonna go with the new kid today. I think we're gonna see a lot from DM West here in this matchup, and he's gonna be able to stop the amazing win streak that Curtis Axel's been on.
Yeah, of course, DM West managing to get on to the main roster by beating Adrian Kincaid, coming from NXT, where he was on such a good roll there. You've got to be careful from when you're into these type of matches. If you're Curtis Axel, because DM West is no pushover. We've seen it happen before, where people underestimate people coming from NXT, and look what happens. They get upset. There's an upset victory.
It's very possible. I mean, he is a newcomer to the roster, and who knows if Curtis Axel's gotten to check out him in NXT. He might not be prepared for what DM West is going to bring.
Of course, DM West, as you say, having so much success down in NXT, but Axel using his veterinary skills, you would say, compared to DM West. Nice back elbow right to the jaw, though. West can strike with the best of them. And he can also fly as well. We've seen this before. Oh, yes, right down. Can he pin him, though? Can we get the shock win, as I was saying? But again, DM West, maybe that rookie mistake. They're not going for the pin, Mazz.
Yeah, just hesitated a few minutes and let Axel get right back up, and now Axel's taking control of this matchup here.
Yep, nice hip toss and a lovely shot to the back. And Curtis Axel will wear you down in so many ways, with striking, with wrestling moves, of course. Son of the great late Mr. Perfect, of course. And he will indeed try and emulate him here in NSW by winning titles. He's already had a taste of it when he won the NSW Championship last season in Season 1. But now he looks to be on the receiving end here from DMS. 2 good elbows right to the back. Them can wear you down very easily. And West going high risk again here, Mazz.
Yeah, going for his favorite, that moonsault there.
And he hits it again. Now can he get the pin? No, again he doesn't go for it. Now he has.
Still trying to work. There he goes.
Too close to the rope, so Curtis Axel able to get back from that. And as anyone, even someone who was NXT champion, can do a Russian leg sweep. Axel, no, look at this. Axel rolls him up. Only gets one referee slightly out of position here. Oh, nice shot right across the chest.
Yeah, there's those veteran skills that you were saying about Curtis Axel coming through, showing you that DMS has got to be looking at every corner.
And look at this. Oh, feet on the ropes. Referee didn't see, but somehow DM still kicks out at 2. Back and forth match, but now Axel on the receiving end here. DM just striking Axel off the apron here and onto the outside. Remember, 10 count for both men here. What is DM doing here? He's just sort of dragging him around here. Oh, and that lets Axel back in with a nice swinging neck breaker. But again, DM was just still a little bit too quick for him. And now here comes that aggression.
Writing down a few punches and trying to weaken in Curtis Axel, but got to keep an eye on the referee's count. It's up to a 5 count.
Look at this. Has him up. Down face first. DM back in the ring. Now going to break up the referee's count. Referee will restart at 1 again. Can DM pick up the win here in his first match? Throws Curtis Axel back inside the ring. Seeing that, they'll give him plenty of time. Axel, nice back suplex into the pin. And again, only gets it, well, doesn't even get a 1. And now, out of nowhere, Axel. You can hear the hush in the crowd as Axel hits the neck breaker. And that is, no. I thought that was 3 all a day.
It seems there's some resiliency left in DM West here, but looks like that's going to take it all out of him.
Yeah, the kick to the face. Good. No, wow, and only a 1 count. DM West still got plenty of life left in him here. As a nice throw by Axel. Has to really stay on him here. But DM West coming back, drop kick of his own. Trying to go high risk here again. Oh, and I don't know if I think he just grazed him. And that just stunned both men. And again, Axel now taking advantage. What's he going to do here? Oh my goodness, right on his head again, Mazz. And that, after being kicked before, surely could do it. And it is a big win for Curtis Axel here tonight.
Yeah, like I said, Curtis Axel's on a roll, but maybe DM West will be able to see what he did wrong in this matchup and fix it and come back even stronger next time.
Yeah, great outing fight, both men. What a match. Well done to Curtis Axel, but no shame indeed in the defeat for DM West. He has shown he can hang with the best here, and we expect a lot more from him in the coming weeks. Your winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Curtis Axel. And whoa, what the hell? What the hell is this all about?
So much for DM West being part of Bisping's group.
Yeah, what the hell is this all about? Oh, come on!
I'm a bit shocked that Bisping wants to take a shot.
Wow, what the world is that all about? Well, that is... I'm just shocked about that, guys. We're going to have to move on, sadly, but what is Bisping playing at? Anyway, guys...
Hey, we'll have to find...
Sorry, go on, Mazz.
Yeah, we're going to have to find out more about that on NXT.
Yeah, and of course, guys, remember, Extreme Rules comes your way 3 nights from now on the 20th of July, live right here on Twitch. We're now going to go through some of the matches you're going to see from the Smackdown side of things as we build up towards Extreme Rules. And of course, the Women's Championship is on the line. It's an I Quit match between Summer Rae and Brie Bella.
Yeah, it should be very interesting to see how far these two women are willing to go to wear that gold around their waist. Brie's been lucky to get the #1 contender spot, and it's going to be tough going up against Summer Rae, though.
Yeah, Summer Rae holding the championship for a couple of months now. Will she continue on? But Brie, remember, no help on the outside but for either of these ladies, and it's the first person to say I quit will lose the match. Also, we still yet to find out the stipulation, but the Tag Team Championship, the World Tag Team Championship, is on the line as our defending champions, Chaz and Bruce, take on the former champs in Primetime Players.
Yeah, and we just saw Titus O'Neil pick up a win over Bruce here tonight, and they got the momentum all on their side. Hopefully Francis will help them hold on to their titles.
Yep, as I see, we'll find out the stipulation on Sunday night as these two teams collide again at Extreme Rules. And also, the European Championship is on the line. We found out last week it's TLC, Johnny Dreamer versus Kofi Kingston. Despite the recent change by Kofi Kingston, this one is right down his alley. Mazz, what do you think about this match going into Extreme Rules?
Yeah, it should be very interesting to see how extreme these two tend to go in this TLC match, and who's able to climb to the top of the ladder and grab that title and become the next European champion. Will Johnny Dreamer be able to hold on to it, or will Kofi become a new European champion?
And of course, the Hardcore Championship is on the line. Extreme Rules, fatal 4-way elimination. Matt Rhodes must defend against Bobby Hall, Adrian Kincaid, and the resurgent Hunter, who we've seen pick up a big win here tonight.
Yep, will we see one of the two guys from SmackDown take the title over to SmackDown? Will this be Bobby Hall's third reign as the Hardcore champ, or will the Groovy One actually walk out as the Hardcore champion and retain his title?
We will find out coming Sunday night as the fatal 4-way. And of course, Extreme Rules comes your way on the 20th of July. Make sure you join us. And of course, remember the last man standing match between MVP and of course Carlos, that is still to come as well. So much more to go. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event tonight. Carlos has picked Dolph Ziggler to go up against MVP.
Oh, we'll have to see. Can Dolph Ziggler upset the champ here tonight, or will Marcus Van Patrick pick up the win and keep the momentum on his side going into the pay-per-view?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is your NSW champion, Marcus Van Patrick. It is MVP.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Well, what will the champion have in store here tonight for Dolph Ziggler? Will he be able to pick up the good victory to keep his momentum to possibly take down Carlos come Extreme Rules?
Well, last man standing is the name of the game. Got to keep your opponent down for a 10 count on Sunday night. But what do you think of picking of Dolph Ziggler being the opponent here tonight?
It's a good competitor. I thought maybe Carlos might have went with somebody a little bit stronger to kind of wear down MVP, but maybe Dolph Ziggler will keep him running and wear him down.
Well, let's find out. As MVP is in the ring, we wait for Dolph Ziggler. And making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he is from Hollywood, Florida. He is Dolph Ziggler.
Well, let's see how Dolph will do here tonight. Will he be able to upset the champion and possibly have the bookers looking at him to possibly be in a #1 contenders match?
Yeah, Heyman will be definitely watching this. Ziggler really is yet to win a title here in NSW. Would love to change that sooner rather than later. And a win over our champion here surely will put everybody on notice. And of course, we've seen Miz already defeat Carlos here tonight with the help of some music in the background from MVP. What do you think Carlos is going to have up his sleeve here for MVP here, Mazz?
Only time will tell, but could we possibly be seeing Miz and Dolph Ziggler as the next #1 contenders for the heavyweight title here?
Well, we'll find out. Who are we going for in this one, Mazz?
I'm going to have to stick with the champ. I think MVP is going to be able to best Dolph here tonight and keep the momentum on his side and hopefully take down Carlos come time for the pay-per-view.
Oh, wow, what a shot early on by MVP taking Ziggler down. And this one could be over quite quickly. Oh, my goodness me. MVP on a roll here. You might think that MVP might want to end this quickly before Carlos has a chance to get in any interference. Of course, MVP, such a decorated superstar here in NSW, two-time NSW champion, also a one-time European champion as well. And if he knows all the dirty plays in the game, and I'm sure Ziggler also knows a few as well, but this definitely seems to be MVP's night so far. But will it be on Sunday when it comes to Extreme Rules?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, and hopefully Dolph's really starting to turn it around here now.
Yeah, Ziggler trying to take... Oh, wow, what a shot. Taking over MVP. MVP coming back straight back to the knees, though. Trying to work over Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler, though, trying to get some momentum back on his side here. And, of course, guys, if you are new to NSW, welcome as always. My name is Dave Easton, alongside Mazz Freeway, here on Smackdown. Remember, guys, if you are new, do hit that follow button and keep us in mind for Saturday night for NXT, which is your next show, and of course Extreme Rules, our pay-per-view Sunday night, starting at 9:30 in the UK with Sunday Night Heat, and then 10 o'clock in the UK for the pay-per-view itself. Check your local times as always for when it starts in your area. Of course, MVP will be fighting to defend his NSW title against in that last man standing match. But Ziggler here trying to wear down our champion, Mazz.
Yeah, starting to really wear into the champ, and it's not looking good for MVP at the moment.
Yeah, look at that nice takedown by Ziggler. Ziggler definitely trying to impress a lot of people here tonight, but MVP just keeps coming back. That's why he's been the champ. Oh, wow! Boot to the jaw. That might just do it. If that doesn't do it, this might. Curb stomp to the back of the head. Are you thinking, if you're Carlos, what are you thinking by watching how good MVP's been here tonight, Mazz?
I think Carlos better start looking to, I don't know, maybe hide some chairs and table underneath that ring to prepare to go up against MVP, and maybe use a little bit of hardcore Extreme Rules.
Well, anything's possible. You're allowed to do anything, use anything in the match. But look at this, MVP just taking a bit too long. As Ziggler now on the top. Big superplex coming up. Yes! Center of the ring. Ziggler working over MVP here. Oh, snaps the neck back. Has Ziggler picked up a huge win here? No, he doesn't go for the pin though. Maybe that could cost him. Big DDT! Is that enough, Mazz, to put MVP away? No, just a two. Just a two. And oh, Ziggler got caught. Down, the playmaker. That surely could be an MVP picking up a huge win. Goes into the cover, no hook of the leg though. Doesn't need it. Big win for MVP here tonight.
Yeah, just like that, he can lock on that playmaker and pick up the victory as quick as possible. So I think Carlos needs to kind of watch out for that maneuver come time for Extreme Rules.
Yeah, big win for MVP. And we will now roll on to NXT and then Extreme Rules. Will this man still be NSW champion come Raw? We will wait to find out. Your winner in our main event is MVP.
a nice win for MVP going into the pay-per-view. Hopefully he can pick up the win there and hold on to his title.
A message out to Carlos. He is still the champ going forward. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. SmackDown is over. What a show. We now look forward to Extreme Rules on Sunday night. Remember, we've got NXT on Saturday as well before that to whet your appetite. Mazz, as always, thank you for being here and say goodbye to the fans.
See you next time, fans.
And that is it. Dave Easton signing off. Thanks for watching. Remember to like us all on social media. Until NXT, it's goodbye for now.